Here we go. If you would like to see more of what I do, check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You could find the links right here on my website, and there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday and Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Hey there, buddy, are you doing all right? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of laughter breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush of life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So
Take your seat. All right.
Come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train
Ride this train now. All right, everybody, let's ride this train now. Good evening. What today's date? June the 19th. It's one of those, you didn't know it, but it was a holiday today. One of those fake holidays. So, hello, everybody. I said hello to everybody in the lower third over here on YouTube. We got Rob, Why Are You Naked? And Chris Foster over on Rumble. Hello over there. And I see Bud Jameson just dropped in. How you doing, Bud? Good to see you in here. We got us a show tonight. We're going to be talking about the Tallahassee Train Show and some other train shows. And I also I'm just about finished with the structure kit. And I figured out how to say it. And I forgot to do something. I forgot to start it up on Rumble. So, hello, Rumble. How you doing? Finally remembered to turn Rumble on. So good to see you over here. We got Chris Foster and Rob Wire Naked. So I have a question on the HO layout. If I want to mainline that I can run an HO train on no matter what size it is, what curve do I need to use? The biggest you could afford to use on there is what I would suggest. At least 22-inch minimum. I'd go with 24 if you can. But if you got a narrow space, you'll have to go lower than that. So it's what your widest spot on the model railroad is. So you have to figure that out. So I'm trying to see what's going on over here on Rumbleonia. And it's taken a while. So, okay, we finally got up on there. So, okay, so I hope that answers your question. Probably 24-inch would cut most models. That's what Rob said on there. Okay, so who else did we call in here? Gerald Stewart says hello to everybody, and he was the first one in here. And there goes Wig Wag Workshop. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Okay, so I think we got everybody in here now. And has anyone used ChatGPT for programming Arduino? I have not used it. I have not used ChatGPT for doing anything, but it's worth a try. My goodness. So I might try that. All the W's. All right. Yeah. There we go. All the W's. Okay. All right. Then there's Rayron VR. And there's Curtis, CNL Lines. He is on Rumble now. So good to see you in here, Curtis. Okay. So we got everything going here on YouTube and on Rumble. I'm glad to hear that. And I got the new earbuds in. I got the, they came in today. They're Audio Technica, and they're crap. I paid a little bit more than I paid for the other ones. They were only $49. But I go into the kitchen, which is about maybe 10 feet from here, and they fade out, which is not what I expected. I mean, the other cheaper ones, I was able to go out into the bedroom before they faded out. I mean, I got a Bose mini speaker sitting out by the front door, and it works all the way out there from this computer. So I don't know what to do. And Waycross, yes, I heard about that. I seen that. They changed. Everyone did hear about the YouTube change for 500 subscribers to be monetized. Yes, I heard that. I'm not sure when it goes into effect. I heard the announcement, but I'm not sure when it goes into effect. That's pretty good. I think they have other restrictions on it also, and I think you have to go down to 500 subscribers, but I think the amount of hours of your videos watched is higher than what the 1,000 subscriber was. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check on that, but I think that's what people were saying. Hey, Chris Ruggieri, good to see you in there. How many watch hours are needed now? I'm not sure. Right now with the 1,000 subscribers, I think it was 4,200, 42,000 or something like that. Watch time hours. Okay, let me look at this. Okay. I don't want that. That's not the one I want. Okay. $4,000. Okay. So okay, so 4,000 hours. What is important to reach 4,000 hours watch time? Okay, so that's a TubeBuddy thing. Okay, everybody's saying 4,000 watch time. Do you need 4,000 watch time? Okay, no, but notably, you don't need 4,000 hours to get the YouTube Partner Program. You can do that with just 3,000 hours and then monetize your videos through fan funding instead of that. Okay, so that's the difference. You use fan funding instead of the ads. These include super chats, super thanks, channel memberships, and more. Below are the minimum requirements to join. Okay, so here, let me pull this up right here. Okay, 500 subscribers, 3 valid public uploads, and either 3,000 valid public watch hours or 3 million valid public shorts views. You make 3 million valid public shorts views in the last 90 days, 3,000 hours in the past year, 3 valid public uploads, and 500 subscribers. But what it says here, you can do that with just 3,000 hours and then monetize your videos through fan funding. So that's the big thing. You can't get monetized for ads on your thing. It has to be through super chats, super thanks, and channel memberships. So that's the big difference on there. So Chris Foster says, is anybody getting the video yet on Rumble? And do the refresh on that, Chris. And there's Jim Tedesco on Rumble also. How you doing there? So I hope that answers your question. Let me put this up here. I think this is from vidIQ. So let me put this up here, right here, if that would help you out right there. So that's the big thing. Yeah, you're not monetized with ads. You have to get it through super chats and super stickers and super thanks. You still need the 4,000 hours to earn the revenue. So you could get 3,000 hours for the other stuff, but you still need the 4,000 hours for the ads. So there it is right there. Okay. All right. That's a big game changer. Hey, Russ is rocking railroad. Okay. How you doing? And Dad outside. Good to see you in here. Let me see where we came in here. Yeah, he said, I wish Elon would buy YouTube. Okay, there we go. And Dad outside, good to see you in here. Good evening, everyone. It's Dwayne Miller. Yes, it's been a while. Okay, Dwayne, good to see you in here. All right. And who else stopped in here? I guess that's it for right now. And Nightbot made it in here, and I hope Nightbot doesn't time out anybody tonight like he did the last time. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it gently, or just put your thumb on it, or do that, or whatever you want to do. Do this little thing right there. Don't say the poop word. There you go. YouTube might get you, but Nightbot surely won't get you this time. I made sure of that. Hey, Low Country Railroad, how you doing? Good to see you in here. All right, there you go. Okay. All right. You can say the poop word. Yeah. And Rob says, lick that like button. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Did somebody say rant? Oh, yes. Somebody said rant. Well, we're going to come up with that rant a little bit later. But first, and YouTube knocked it off. There you go. There you go. I had to approve it. There we go. Okay. I mean, even with the SH*T, YouTube knocked it off. So that's pretty bad. So I had to approve that one. Come on, YouTube. What's wrong with you? Jeez. We could say shit if we want to. Holy moly. All right. Yeah, over there on Rumble, you can say shit all you want. Ain't that right, Rob? You can lick the like button and say shit as much as you want over there in the chat. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for becoming a member. We got a couple of new members. We got Stephen Rowe. He just went on Locals and became a supporter over there. He's also a member over here. And also, I don't know if you noticed it, but somebody did, because I've been trying this for over 2 years to add another category to my membership. And I've been doing it on the browser, and I would get so far with it and click on finish, and it said under review, and it never went through for 2 years. And then the other day I was playing with it on my cell phone to see if it would work, and it finally worked. So I got another category, foamers, for $1.99. And so we already got a new foamer, Steve Childress, not to be confused with the Steve Childress from Florida, but this is a Steve Childress from Virginia. So thank you very much for everybody that supports. Here we go. Rank it up. There you go, Reggie. All right. Yeah, Russ, you got that right. It was a free country. You can now support me on my Locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Yes, shit is a real world term. All right. And what else do we have here? Has doppelganger in another state. His doppelganger in another state. There you go. Ship pie in transit. Disney Springs. All right. That's the old downtown Disney. Nice and hot there. It was 99 degrees on Thursday. DDA 40 X-Fan Bruce. Hi, y'all. Can't find this on Tom's Rumble channel. You can't find this on Tom's Rumble channel. Holy moly. What is going on? Hold on a second. Let me put this in here. You can go to Tom Kvichak Live or this one right here. This will take you directly to it. There you go. How about that? It was 96 today. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it was 95 here. We was out this afternoon, and even in the shade, it was 95. So there you go. Follow link. There you go. There you go, Gerald. There you go. Or anytime, Jim Tedesco, it was 100 today. All right. You got up to 100 down there. Okay. All right. There, you're quite welcome. All right. Hope to see you over there on Rumble. Say hello in the chat. All right. So I know if you got a different name over there. Because a few people will go over there have the same name, but some of them have different names. 95 in Winnipeg. Holy moly. We're having a heat wave. Oh my goodness. Holy 95 up in Canada. Would you believe that? So I thought it was hot here. Waycross Train said it was a bad day for him yesterday afternoon. 92 in Jacksonville. All right. Okay, Bruce, PHX. All right, good to see ya. That's Bruce, DDA 40X fan. Bruce is on Rumble right now as Bruce PHX. Good to see ya. All right. Thank you for going over there. Hey, Reggie, it's 72. All right. And Stephen Rose says hello. All right. Didn't you say hello earlier? All right. Hello. Hello again. According to the weather report, it felt like 105. I know. It was hot. It's been hot for the last couple of days. Hot, hot, hot. Can't wait till summertime. We got 2 more days before. 2 more days before officially it is summer. But it already feels like it. And we've been having thunderstorms galore. And it rained for a couple of seconds, and that's it. And thunder and lightning all over the place, and a downpour for 5-10 seconds, and that's it at a time. So go figure. All right. Waycross said he had a migraine yesterday and had lay in bed for 2 to 3 hours. I feel for you. I had them 3 years ago. I couldn't get rid of them. I had them all the time. If I had to take some, it was some kind of antidepressant. I can't remember what it is, but they had to give me to get rid of those migraines. Hey, Mark E. Saunders, good to see you in here. All right, so let's talk about some train shows here, because that's what we all came here for. Okay, I have to write me a note here because I forgot one of the things I wanted to rant about. I just remembered. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got this thing filled up here. Look at that. 2 storms on the ocean, Curtis says. And Chris Foster says it's been raining here in Nortonville, Kentucky for 2 days now. Holy moly. Hope y'all are good to go. 104 in Phoenix today, maybe 112 in 2 weeks. My goodness. That is hot stuff. I really get headaches, but woke up 4 a.m., had one behind my left temple. That's not good, Dave BNSF. Let me put this up here. Those hurt. I know how you feel. So anyway, this weekend, Tallahassee, Florida, June 24th and 25th, we're going to be going to that one. We're going to leave on Friday, and we're going to stop in Winter Garden and stop at the museum. And this is going to be one of my rants, because that is the only museum in Florida that is open during a week. So we're going to stop there. We have to go out of the way a little bit and then up to Tallahassee, but we're going up to Tallahassee. So the Tallahassee, Florida, June 24th, 25th, sponsored by Big Bend Model Railroad Association. That is Andy Zimmerman, Senior Chief. That's his train show. It's a really great one. We were there last summer. We had a good time up there. Let me see if I could bring this thing over here and get this over here. Here is the flyer for it. Let me get up to the very top here. Our show and sale. Each June, the Big Bend Model Railroad Association hosts the annual Tallahassee Model Railroad Show and Sale. For our 32nd annual show and sale, the Big Bend Model Railroad Association Board is hosting a 2-day show for June 2023. The show will again be located in the Leon County Fairground. It is being held on Saturday, June 24th and Sunday, June 25th. The times are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. D-Land is a little over an hour for Low Country. All right. Uh-oh, Ken Amos Jr. What? Sumatrapan and Rizatriptapan. Yeah, one of them, it was some kind of tryptophan that I got for one of them was amlotryptophan, and the other one was, yeah. So that sounds familiar, but it was one of those tryptophans. Thank you, Ken. Yeah. One of them didn't work very well, so they gave me a stronger one. Okay. And Lee County said D-Land is a little over an hour from where D-Land is about 2 hours for me, or a little bit, yeah, little bit over 2 hours for us. But we still go. But Tallahassee is 5.5 hours, so it's going to take us about 6 hours. And we're going to stop at Winter Garden for stop at the museum there, because that's the only museum in Florida that is open during a week. So, and let me say a little bit more about here. More vendors, more displays, more tables, and more layouts than ever before. We increased our square footage to bring you the very best the area had to offer in model railroading. New and used items from G scale to Z. Products from LGB, Aristocrat, Lionel, American Flyer, Atlas, Cotto, Concord, Lifelike, and much more will be featured. This will be an outstanding event. This year, the show will feature T-track layouts, some as large as 40-foot long. Various T-track modules designed and built by members will be on display. The T-track aficionados from various clubs interact to form an alliance to promote T-track modeling. Modules from other train clubs will also be featured this year. Last year, it was pretty big. So if this year it's bigger, that's going to be amazing. So I can't wait to get there. The show, sponsored by Big Bend Model Railroad Association, will take place at the North Florida Fairgrounds, 441 Paul Russell Road, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301, at the corner of Paul Russell Road and South Monroe Street in Tallahassee, Florida. And they have RV hookups. $10 admission for adults. Children under 13 is free. Scouts in uniform as well as children 12 and under are free. Okay, so free day parking. Okay, so here's a few pictures of it. Andy Zimmerman, there's his phone number right there. I'll put this up in the chat so you can take a look at it. And Curtis says 3 hours for him. Yeah, it's about about 2.5 for me. There's the thing for Tallahassee. All right. So, okay, that's the Tallahassee one. So, and of course, I'll have some videos of the museum. I think it's called Central Railroad Museum in Winter Garden. And I'll also have some videos from our trip to Tallahassee. Okay. I know that's used for epilepsy. Didn't know they used it for migraines. There you go. Topamax. Oh, yeah, I had Topamax the first time. And my neurologist called that Stupamax because it made me stupid. I couldn't remember anything, and he took me off of that. The first time I had the migraines about 5 years ago. Topamax. I'm glad you pointed that out. I couldn't remember that, but that brought back memories. My neurologist took me off of that. He says that when he was in medical school, they called it Stupamax because it makes you not think straight. And that's a problem I was having during the live streams. I couldn't remember shit. Hey, Frank Ney here. He says, good evening, everyone. Good to see you in here. All right. What is that? Russ. I had medication once that caused migraines, splitting headaches, nausea, and vomiting. Yeah, that doesn't sound any good. Yeah, those meds are not for everyone. It sure as hell wasn't for me. It made me stupid, just like the neurologist said. Stupimax. Okay, so now, after the Tallahassee thing, Dave BNS said, I avoid medication any way I can. I try to, unless it's absolutely necessary. And sometimes it is absolutely necessary to live. Pinellas Park, Florida, June 24th. That is a Regal Railway one. Smart move, Dave. Yeah. And Waycross says, I've been having migraines every month or 2 months since August last year and taking Topamax for my migraines for over the years and still get them. Yeah, Topamax really didn't help it. That's why the neurologist took me off of it and gave me something else. I can't remember that neurologist what he gave me, but the second time that I was having the ones, let me see. It was the tryptophan things. You almost forgot you took it 5 years ago. Yeah. It was fun. Well, I had migraines like 5 years ago and 3 years ago. So the first time is when they gave me Topamax, and the neurologist took me off of that and gave me something else. And then let me go check what the other one. I think I still have a bottle of it. I'll be right back. And while I'm gone, let me put this thing up here. I'll be right back. There's that view right there. Okay, what I had was amitriptyline and nortriptyline. So the first one, amitriptyline, wasn't doing me that much good, so they put me on nortriptyline. His train of thought left last week, yeah. And when I was taking that Topamax, my train of thought was gone all the time. I would try taking a blood thinner for migraines. That's what aspirin is for. That thins out your blood. There you go. But I took it. I had blood thinners when I had my stents put in, and that was I would bleed all the time. I take a hammer to your foot. You forget that. That's right. There you go. That's the best medication right there. That'll cure your headache right away. There you go. Good one, Reggie. There you go. I knew you was a nurse for some reason. All right. Yeah, Stephen Hero. Okay, there you go, Stephen. My last divorce took care of most of my headaches. All right, there you go. Yeah, Jim says alternative pain method. Yeah, there you go. All right, so after Pinellas Park is D-Land, Florida. That's on July 8th. D-Land is about a little bit over 2 hours from here. That's always a good show. The one in July is not the biggest one. The biggest one is usually in the wintertime, but it's still a pretty good show. Damn right, Stephen. There you go. And then we like to go to that one. And if you're going to that one, don't forget to go to the barn in the back where they also have an HO scale layout back there. It's all volunteers and it's only open during the fair and when they have train shows in D-Land. So check that out too. They really appreciate it. And one of the guys that's in the Garden Railway Association also is a volunteer at the HO railroad, model railroad in the barn also, along with a couple of other older folks, all volunteer work. And then Oaks, PA, July 8th and 9th, that's a Greenberg show. And Rob said, I wasn't on meds, but I had an ex-wife that gave me all those symptoms. There you go, Rob. Now they're saying that aspirin can cause brain bleeds. Oh, my goodness. Is that right, Curtis? Holy moly. Oh, man, Russ, YouTube is really knocking you out. Doctors and nurses think it's funny when you explain the side effects to get you're made from jackasses. There you go. You're having a ball with YouTube, aren't you? All right. There you go. All right. So Oaks, PA, Greenberg, and then Monroeville, PA, August 5th to 6th. This is another Greenberg show. And Edison, New Jersey, August 12th and 13th, another Greenberg show. Reggie says PMS, post-marital syndrome. There you go. That's the best one ever. Yeah. All right. Okay, Waycross. Yeah, you're having all kind of issues here, aren't you? Wow. Last year, I went to varicose vein for the first time. I told it to take baby aspirin for leg pain and did every morning, week or more until I got a migraine and a migraine all my life growing up. Holy crap. Can't win for losing. Gene Trumbull, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Okay, I too had migraines for years and was put on a med that seemed to work, but what really cured them was when I found what an RX was costing me. Haven't had one for over 25 years. Yeah, the cost of meds will get you. That's for sure. Okay, so Duluth, Georgia, August 26th. That's right outside Atlanta. That's a pretty good one. We went to two of them. We was there last year. And we was there, I think, 3 years ago, too. So that's a really nice show. And there's also a museum in Duluth where you can go see a lot of things there also. So that's a pretty good show there. And they're probably still working on the, it's not infinite energy anymore. It's some kind of gas. Expo Center or something like that. But they've been working on it for 5 years now. I hope one of these days they get finished with it. So, okay, Duluth, it's a pretty good show in August. Melbourne, Florida, September 2nd. That's always a good show. That's like 2 hours away from us going east. East is that way. And like going to that one, we'll probably put it off until December for that show there. And then Pinellas Park, Florida, Suncoast Model Railroad Club. and at the clubhouse on October 7th. So the train show is in Pinellas Park, and the clubhouse is in Largo, which is just about 3 or 4 miles away. Always a pretty good show, and always a good open house with cookies, and sometimes it's donuts. And you get a big teddy bear hug from Robert Sacco. All right, then Plant City, Florida, October 12th and 14th is an NMRA event. 12th and 13th is the NMRA stuff, and the 14th is the train show and sale and swap at the university there in Plant City. That's always a good one, but we won't be able to go this year because look what's the same weekend. Timonium, Maryland, October 14th and 15th. We'll be up there in Maryland for that train show. That's going to be a good one. Always a good one. At the Cow Palace, lots of vendors, lots of model railroad clubs there. And it's a really, really good show. So hope to see you if you're going to be up there, because we're going to be up there. We'll probably go up there a week ahead of time and stay a week afterwards so we could do a lot of other things up there. Last week I wanted to go to Strasbourg, but never made it up there because we ran out of time, because I thought Debbie brought a month's worth of meds and she only brought 2 weeks worth of meds. So we had to come back early. So this time I'm going to, like a couple of weeks before we left, she says, I got a month's worth packed. Well, so she used up 2 weeks of it, but she didn't restock it. So she only had 2 weeks left when we left. So, and I had a whole month's worth waiting to stay up there a long time, and we had to cut it short. So hopefully we'll see you up there. It's going to be a mini meet and greet for some people. And I think Robert Sacco, or not Robert Sacco, but Ray Boble is going to have an open house at his place, and maybe Joe Rader also, to let everybody see his model railroad like he did the last time in Timonium. And hopefully there's a barbecue also, and maybe B&O Railroad Museum or other places. I know Al Puglisi said he invited me over to see his place, and maybe Howard Zane and the guy that has the steel mill layouts, go up to see his place, and the guy that does the big cityscapes is also from Baltimore. Said he was going to take me to see that also. So that's going to be a fun time up there in October. And then there's Kansas City, Kansas, not to be confused with Kansas City, Missouri. October 14th and 15th, great train show. That's supposed to be a pretty good one. I've never been to one of those, but hopefully, you'll be out there. And I didn't see anybody put anything up in the chat for any train shows, so I guess we got all that covered. Let me get this out of the way here so I could bring up some other stuff over here. Here's the rail serve stuff. Let me put this up in the chat so you all see that. Boom, right there. And Chris Foster said, I went to a chiropractor for my migraines. Did it help? Oh boy, so rail serve gives you a lot of stuff, and down here they go into a little bit more detail all the way down there. I'll let you check that out for yourself. That's what I do. I fix stuff. How about that? All right. So they got a lot of train shows all over the country. They have it marked in here by month. There's all the way November. There's January. Oh my goodness. February, March. Okay. So, and then they have additional resources. Model Railroad Bookstore. Okay. Well, that's not train shows, but anyway, there is the Rail Serve. And here's Southern Division of Train Collectors Association. Let me put this up there if you'd like to see that. This is the Florida, Georgia area. So, boom, right there. And boom, right there. So you could take a look at that. They also duplicate some of the train shows that you see on RailServe. Okay, so where do they have the train shows listed here? Okay, meets right here. Right there, meets. Bushnell Swap Meet is over. Pinellas Park Performing Arts is over. Okay, so Regal Florida Rail Fair, D-Land, Lopez Hall, Azan Shrine, Melbourne. There got Brooksville, The Villages, September 16th and 17th. I didn't put that in there. So I'll have to make room because I got this thing filled up. And there is a lot of things in there. So check out this one. And here is the one, Suncoast Model Railroad Club, Robert Sacco's place. Open house at the clubhouse in Largo, 12355 62nd Street. And the train show is in Pinellas Park Performing Arts Center, 4951 78th Avenue and Pinellas Park, right behind HR Trains and about a block away from Zitnik Trains. So check that out. So let me put, oh my goodness, this is a PDF. Okay, so that's a PDF. I'm not going to put the link to that, but you could take a look at that. Here, I'll put the link in that just in case you want to see that. I should have put their website up there, but I already closed out the website. But here is the PDF for that train show. Okay, so, all right. So there is all the stuff that I got for train shows. If nobody else has anything, we'll move on to the next thing. Let me close out these things right here. Okay. Boom. All right. So let me put this thing up here. All right. Tom, did you see CX Chessie Heritage locomotive that was painted in Rice Yard in Waycross, Georgia on YouTube? No, I did not. I haven't been watching much of YouTube lately. I've been working on this right here. As you can see, that right there, I almost have it finished. I did the scenery. I got most of the details on there. I just have to add a few more details to it, and I'll be done. I got most of the video collected, and I have a few more clips to put together, and then I am going to put the video out on maybe Wednesday. So let me see if I gotta get the right ones up here. I want to give you the right pictures. These are the old pictures right here. Okay, where's the next one? I showed you some pictures last week, but here's some pictures. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Okay, here's me working on it. I think you saw the first few pictures in here. I think I showed them last week. This was all the stuff that I was working on, the detail stuff, before I got it together. Okay, there's the 3-pane windows. Let me move forward to copula. Okay. Let me see. Boom. Boom, right there. That's the building put together. C and EI John, how you doing? Good to see you in here. All right. And Reggie says it looks awesome. Thank you, Reggie. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Here's the three different buildings involved. Then that's what the two buildings look like together, but that's not the way I have them in the final thing. I had it up like that, but I did not use the wood like that. And I'll show you how I did it in the next few slides here. I used plywood, layers of plywood. Dr. Ken D. Berry, good for your ailments on YouTube. There you go. We'll have to look that up. Let me put that over here. Oh, with a B-E-R-R-Y, not E-A. Okay. Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Okay, I got that up there. I'm going to look that up and say hello to him a little bit later. Glad the walls are straight. Yeah. All right. Good to know. Yeah, I got it up over here. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. All right. So I had to glue two sections together. And it actually was 3 sections, but that's how it looked like yet. I think one of them is a 3/8 plywood, and the don't quote me on this, 3/8 and 1/4 inch. I'm not sure, or maybe a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch. I'll have to measure it. But it was scrap plywood that I had in my bin, but that's how it started out. Just taking a few pictures right there. Does he know how to get rid of the woke virus? And there's adding, gluing some more down, and then the bottom part, which was a thinner part. I think that was the 1/8 inch as the base. Is that a pistol brace manufacturing company? Yes. Half the cost of the build was in the plywood. Yes, that's for sure, Rob. Oh, that's. I was walking around town all day Thursday with egg yolk on my mustache, and Debbie didn't say anything about it. Okay, so here's what it looks like after I did all that stuff, but I have a little bit of video of how I got to that point. But all these are different shots, different angles of the finished thing. I have to add some door handles to the double doors right here, on the foundation part, and the 4 doors over on the back building. But I used Sculpt-A-Mold on here for the terrain, and then the regular stuff for all the scenery on there. So different views. And Waycross, 500 secure fan funding through Super Chat and membership channel and channel merch store. How does YouTube take and Muck get for the fan? 30%. YouTube takes 30% off the top, and they hold on to it till the end of the following month. So you had egg on your face. Yes, I did, and Debbie did not say a word to me about it. I found that out when I was outside. I had the rattle can, and the first time I used it, it was a little bit stuck, and then all of a sudden it opened up, and I thought I got some on my face. So I took a photo of my face to take a look at it, and that's when I seen the egg yolk. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so a few more pictures here, and then I'll show you a few videos. And all this stonework along the side of the building is the extra piece of wall. They gave you 4 stone walls, but you only need to use 3 of them. Nothing wrong with saving leftovers. There you go. That's a good one. At least you didn't have a big booger hanging out of your nose. Not this time. Not this time. There have been times that I have. But the stone wall was actually a spare wall that I cut down, and I used it for the whole diorama right there. And there's the side view there. And actually, when the sculpt mold was still a little bit moist, I pushed a billboard in there to leave an impression so I could just stick the billboard in. But I forgot when I was putting the landscape material down, I forgot to put the billboard down to fill in the holes. So I had to put a little pin on there to stick it. And you can see on the double doors right there, there's little holes for handles. I use like 30 gauge wire, maybe even smaller than 30 gauge. It's actually transformer wire that I use for the handles on there. I'll have to do that tomorrow. So just a few more views right here. All right. And looking down the tracks, and I still have to cut the end of the track off. So there's that. Okay, so I have a video right here. Let's restart this and bring the video.
Well, it's been a while since I used Sculpt-A-Mold, probably maybe 3 to 4 years, and I really didn't see the directions up on here because up on the top of my canister it's hard to see, and I see 2 parts water, but I didn't see what the thing of Sculpt-A-Mold was. So I put 2 parts water and 1 part Sculpt-A-Mold and found out that, no, that ain't quite right. So I kept on just adding more and more Sculpt until it got thick enough to where I thought it was right. But then after I finished it up and cleaned everything up, it's 2 parts Sculpt-A-Mold to 1 part water. So I got it backwards. So I mixed it to where it was nice and thick, but
Thank you.
I probably could have made it thicker because it looks still pretty soupy right there. I just put that on about 5 minutes ago, so I just finished cleaning up. But my track is going to go right through here, and I have the stone walls over there, and I could smooth this out once this stuff dries up. The last time I used it, I really didn't like it. But I have a whole, this is about 3/4 filled right here. This is plaster of Paris bucket, but I used up the plaster of Paris bucket and put the Sculpt-A-Mold in here. And then I have another bag of stuff that's supposed to be like Sculpt-A-Mold that I got, somebody gave me that I haven't been able to find. I think it's in that tote over there with the regular plaster stuff with the hydrocal and other stuff. So, but we'll wait for this stuff to dry and see how this turns out. And that's the hardest part of this last part, because It took a long time to wait for the glue to dry because I got 3 layers of plywood here, and then I had to paint it on both sides. Had to wait for everything to dry in between the gluings, and now that I got the stonework done, oh yeah, I painted the track. So that's the track right there. I have to buff out the top, but I did this. You can see I curved it with the heat gun, and I weathered this a little bit. I used the what is it, charcoal, went a little bit of India ink, and then the white, dry brushed the white on there. So I think it looks pretty good, if I do have to say so myself, and it matches the other stuff, so we're looking good on that.
Yeah, what I did with the sculpt the mold, you know, I read the directions wrong because I had them written on the lid and they were wrong. But yeah, I figured out I better do it a little bit thicker. So here's a couple of short ones.
Well, I painted it a little bit more, and then I bent them to fit the contour. Now I just have to glue it into place.
And one more.
You'll notice on the top I also cut the stones and shaved them down, smoothed them, so they're not straight, you know, from the cut. So I think I did a pretty good job on it. What do you think?
All right, so that's all I got in there. Tom made sculpt a drip. Egg on your face is better than egg on other places, allegedly. Rob says, very sharp looking model. Half the cost of the build was the plywood. There you go. All right. Okay, so that's all I got on that. Let me get these things out of the way right here so I don't keep looking at them. Okay. That's all done. Boom. Okay. Here's the one thumb that I use. This is the thumb that I use for this one right here on YouTube, and I used a different thumb for over on Rumble. But here is the doctor's place. All right. drbarry.com community. Okay, let me put up his URL here, so if you want to go see what he's all about, go check him out. Do not take advice from fake doctors. Take advice from real doctors. And if you don't like what you're saying, find another doctor. That's all I got to say. But Proper Human Diet Q&A with Dr. Barry and Nisha. Proper Human Diet Q&A with Dr. Barry and Nisha. Oh, live now. Okay, they got live. Holy moly. There's Nisha. Popular videos. What skin tags really mean? Okay. What do skin tags really mean? Okay. All right. We'll take a look at that later on. True that. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, let me get this other thing over here so I could go on to the next segment. Where is the inbox? And spam. More. Spam. And let me do this. Where's my spam thingy? I got to get this thing over here. right, there's the spam. We don't like spam. All right, here we go. All right, so we got spam here. Let me see. Let's do Tracy, Negative Ions Hairspray. You review, we deliver for free. All right. Russ's Rocco Rora says 2834. Thank you for putting that up here. Dear friends. Okay, here we go with friends. Okay. We appreciate to find you active fan base in youtube.com and you like to collaborate with you on our new product. Okay, it must be Chinese. The negative ion hair dryer, which has a universal feature for negative ion hair dryer, but has a special feature, is Shine Ring. To learn more, we can communicate in detail. So my hair does not take that long to dry, so I really don't need to review a hair dryer. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go whoosh, and it's done. Yes, Monty Python. Yes, that is. That's Monty Python. Okay, so that's it for that one right there. Party Fix. Okay, Brian Alton, done for you. Your 4K pop Party Fix. Ellie Martin, Tom Trains the online. Eli Martin. Okay, let's do this one here. This one sends me a lot of them. I wouldn't be wasting your time if I didn't believe Wishpond would benefit your company. Here are some case studies of our clients. Would you be interested in learning more? Okay, Vancouver, British Columbia. And here's some older ones. When is a good time to connect with you and discuss some of the ways we've helped clients get new customers using online marketing campaigns? I don't need that, so don't bother me anymore. Jennifer Brooks. Hey, maybe Heath can endorse that hair. Yeah, yeah. never saw my head. Oh no. It's more of a skin dryer. Yeah. There you go. Maybe Heath can endorse the hair dryer. Okay. Jennifer Brooks. Following up on my previous email, as they have a tendency to slip through the cracks. Yes, they do. Since partnering with Juice, more than 70% of Juice Fund's creators have upgraded their equipment from camera lenses to other studio upgrades. Connect quality is key as a creator, and this could be you. I'm not interested in that. Okay, let's see what Party Fix is all about. Everything, it's all... New Orleans, also known as NOLA, Crescent City, or the Big Easy, offers an unforgettable experience with its vibrant music scenes, delicious cuisine, and rich cultural fusion. Discover New Orleans Showcase, the best hotels, restaurants, attractions, New York tours, and activities. These are just getting crazier and crazier. That's Brian Alton. Hey, it's Beanne. Okay, up here is Brian, and down here is Beanne. My Start Your Business extended by popular demand until Monday. So if you want me to start your business and get a level bump, take the action today. Click here to read the values, stacks, and watch the video and follow the instructions. Can't even spell your own name. Holy shit. Beer. I like reading them because they're funny. Yeah, a beard dryer. Now I have a beard brush. I have a brush for my beard, but don't hardly ever use it. Yeah, towel is efficient for driving my bald head. That's for sure. That's what I need. And Gerald says I need a beard dryer. And Corey says, I'll endorse rubber dog shit if you pay me enough. $3.50. There you go, Corey. $3.50. That's all it takes. Okay. Okay, Mirko. You got a bunch of hit from Mirko. According to a recent survey by the Content Marketing Institute, 50% of B2B marketers are using AI to generate content, and an additional 29 plan to start using AI in the near future. Another survey by Demand Metrics shows that 71% of companies are already using AI to improve their marketing efforts, and an additional 23% to start. Okay, so they're pushing AI. Well, just go get your own AI, and why bother with these people right here? So that's it for the spam. Let's put this up here again and go back out the same way we come in. Boom.
I don't like spam! Spam, 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 spam.
All right, so the next thing we got coming up is the brush would have gotten the A. There you go. But like I said, I don't use it that often. It's sitting there in the bathroom, and I have it out there on the sink, and Debbie will put it back up in the cabinet, and I forget about it, and I'm looking around for where did she put it this time? That's how things go. Okay, so the next thing we got coming up here. Did somebody say rant? Skin tags or price tags if you go to the thing removed. Hey, Rob, I got to run. Cheerio, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, Rob. He has to run on Rumble. So thanks for stopping in. Rant, rant, rant. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got a couple of rants. We went to Walmart today, and Debbie usually gets soda. I quit buying sodas by the case, but she still buys sodas. And so, like 2 years ago, sodas, a case of sodas, of 24 cans, was like $7.87 in Walmart. And it has been slowly going up, and up. And now it is $11.97. So that's like a $4 raise. That's like 65-70% increase in the price of soda. What the hell has cost so much that soda is going up in price? I mean, the gas hasn't gone up that much. The water hasn't gone up that much. What is the manufacturer wages haven't gone up that much? Why a 65 to 70% raise in the price of sodas? Holy shit. I mean, everything has gone up. Eggs has finally gone down. One time there was up to $6, $6 or $7 a dozen, I think it was. And now we just got 18 eggs for $1.83, but you can't find an extra large anymore. I mean, what the hell's happened? Just because it can. Yeah, that's for sure. They raised the price just because they could do it. Used to get 12 packs, 5 for 10. There you go. But I mean, they used to have it on sale for even cheaper than $7.87. But now you can't even find it anymore. It's 11, almost 12 freaking dollars for the case, which is ridiculoso. Rantabulous. There you go. All right. Some of it is price gouging. Not all is Joe-flation. There you go. You just need to drive over to Jim's place. Yeah. Is he going to get her for me? It pays for the B-list celebrities' hormone treatment. There you go. All right. But Biden raised your Social Security pay. When did he raise your Social Security pay? He didn't raise it because it's based on inflation, the rate of inflation. So when inflation goes up, so does your Social Security. He's trying to take credit for it, but it wasn't him. Just like he's trying to take credit for bringing down the price of insulin, which Trump did, and he reversed it, and then he unreversed what he reversed. Go get Brandon. There you go. Right. And it's a shame a lot of people were getting knocked off of YouTube because of speaking the truth. More and more people. So that's why I'm moving a lot of stuff over to Rumble. I'm putting more and more stuff over on Rumble. And so there was a couple of things. Military buildup, Taiwan and Blinken in China now saying that Taiwan is not a concern of his or Biden. And like what I said last week, they announced that they were telling everybody, all Americans, to move out of Taiwan. And this is why, because Blinken just went to China talking to Xi Jinping, and he informed them that they're not concerned. They're not there to back up Taiwan. So that's given China the go-ahead to invade China, which I said was going to happen 2 friggin' years ago when Biden took over. But everybody said, no. Inflation, 30%, COLA, 8%. There you go. We all know that. That's for sure. But I don't know what's going on. I'm going to continue this over on Rumble. Squeeze Blinken to his busy schedule. Yeah, Blinken don't know shit. I could say it here. Blinken caused inflation, so technically he did raise Social Security. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I don't think it's been like that for over 2 years. I've had people tell me as far back, even more than 2 years, as far back as 3 and 4 years ago, that people thought that I wasn't on here anymore because they didn't see any notifications, didn't see any videos up, and they just happened to see a video of mine, and YouTube just doesn't send them out anymore unless you have your cell phone on, you have the bell notification and on for that particular person, and you have all notifications checked off, and you have to have your cell phone on whenever that person puts out a video. That's the only way that you get notified. I think that's what they claim, but I don't think that even works. Yeah, I've stopped buying much soda. I'm down to, I quit buying it by the case. I don't drink it. I just drink one soda a day. That's about it. And here's the soda. Well, I just finished this off. This was the soda that I had for dinner. So just finished that off. So that's all I drink in a day. Debbie still drinks, buys it by the case. Trying to get her off of it. But she's stubborn. I can't get her off of that. Okay, the other rant that I had is about the museums in Florida. Now, we wanted to stop at the Bushnell, Florida Museum, which is off on 75 up around Ocala, or before you get to Ocala, on the way up to Tallahassee. But it's only open on Saturday. So I looked at all the museums in Florida, and all of them are only open on Saturday, and the one in Winter Garden is the only one that's open all week long. I drink 2 to 3 liters of H2O a day. Yeah, this thing right here, this is a 40 ouncer, and I go through maybe 1.5 to 2 of these a day. And Debbie just cleaned this out, so it's going to have some nice fresh water in it. Nope, it doesn't work anymore. I have been on the tablet and phone most of today. No notice for your stream tonight. When I do the stream, I usually put it out around 6 o'clock, so that's about the time that it should go out. And I know it doesn't always go out. That's what people have been complaining about for a long time, and I don't know why they don't do that. What I do is I just open up. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Do I have it up here? I just keep my subscription page opened up. There's Virtual Rail Fan, Legal Vices, Split Rock, John Nippenberg, and Scale Dystopia, Nathan DeLay, James Wright, Boxcar Jerry. That's how I get my notifications. I just look on the computer because I don't put notifications on at all because I don't pay attention to them on my phone. They're annoying. I keep them turned off. I just have texts notified for texts and text messages. That's about it. And so if you text me, I'll get it right away. If you message me on Messenger, it'll be when I open up my phone and look at it. So that's how it goes on there. But this is how I keep up with it. I just open up the subscription deal on YouTube and check it when I'm on the computer. I do the same thing when I'm on the cell phone. Just check on the subscription page, and that tells me who is on. So that's my story. And yeah, same here, was browsing and saw you. So I've been doing that for years because I know, YouTube has been failing at their job miserably. And I just did another survey today. And they, after the survey, you answer all the questions. It wasn't really about what do you think about survey. They just want to know about you because they want you to join them next month for a Google call to talk about some features of Google. Since I used to be a beta tester, I quit the beta testing, but I still do reviews for Google every once in a while when I have the chance. I haven't done any for about a year and a half now, but I told them, I'm available for it. It's sometime in mid-July, so we'll see if they contact me and see what this review is about. They say they have some new features coming out. They want to know what we think of it. And since I put that I'm white and over 65, I doubt that they'll call me. Maybe if I was young and gay, they would probably ask me, but I doubt that I'll get picked for this review. Curtis says they have to pay for the fuckers and lezzos. There you go. Faggots and lezzos. There you go. You can, Curtis, you could say it on Rumble. You don't have to blank it out. You're free to express what you want to on Rumble. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night here on YouTube, but I'm going to continue on Rumble. So let's get on with the swirly smoke. I want to thank you all for stopping in. The viewership has gone way, way down. I think the highest I got was 30 tonight. I mean, that isn't even half of what I normally get. So you know that the notifications aren't going out. Maybe they think your trains is trans. There you go. All right. Could be. All right. So here comes the swirly smoke. If you're on Rumble, stick there on Rumble. If you're not, go ahead on over to Rumble. Let me put this link over there if you want to follow me over there for a while. I'll continue there for a little while, and good night, everyone. See ya. That's for the stream tonight. Okay, there. Not everyone had a great evening. Thank you for stopping in. Here comes the swirly smoke. And there's the end of it. Let me start over again. Jim says, see you on Rumble. Yeah.
Where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd
You
marry
marry me.
Mr. Can we leave that seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting at the sea. Won't that low train carry me back? Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting at the sea. Oh, that long
You're still on YouTube. You got to go on over to Rumble. The link is about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines above or down, whichever way you want to go.
For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy.
Yeah, put it on there again.
On that lonesome road.
My one true love
waiting at the sea.
that'll see me
Oh, that
on that long, long train.
Oh,
Train.
Won't you
Won't you
carry
carry
me
home? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good night, everybody. We'll see you again next week or Wednesday if you come on over to Rumble. All right. Let me shut this off here and start